Thank you, Dharti, and thank you all of you for coming today and gracing this. Thank you for having me today, and I'm happy to be speaking and sharing my learnings and my story and everything.
What a story.
Thank you.
I've really, I'm today redefining no limits, thanks to you. So, Manasi, I would love to just take a little journey with you. If you could share with all of us here, by the way, the room is full of entrepreneurs, budding, successful, also university students, hopefully some high school students as well. We have a parallel track going on, and unfortunately, things have been a little behind schedule today. But I'm hoping that people will make their way into this room and really be a part of this inspiring story that I'm going to share with you. If you could just tell us a little bit, Manasi, about your early days. Where were you born? Where did you study? What did you study?
I was born in Gujarat and I was raised in Mumbai. I've been living in Mumbai since quite some time now. Recently shifted to Gujarat again with my parents. And I train here in Hyderabad. I live here. I'm here in Hyderabad since 2018 now. And I have studied in Atomic Energy Central Schools in Mumbai. I've done my engineering from KJ Somaya College of Engineering again in Mumbai. I used to work as a software engineer. I left my job. I started pursuing para sports after my injury. And since then, I'm loving playing sport. I'm enjoying the thrill of sports and the direction that I've got through sports. I'm learning, navigating my way through, and understanding myself more, understanding how important it is to remain focused and learn of the situation around us and maximize it to the fullest. That can lead you to the highest of potential. Just few years back, I started playing para badminton. I played the sport after I played badminton as a sport just to quicken my rehabilitation process after my injury. And that's when I learned how to, with sports, I learned how to balance better, move faster, and also think quicker. I joined Indian para badminton team in the year 2015. This is 3 years post my injury. And since then, I'm doing really well. Just this year in 2022, I became world number one in singles.
We get a huge round of applause for that.
And few months back, we were world number one in mixed doubles also, but now we are ranked number two. And playing para badminton as a sport has made me understood that how important it is to keep on pursuing in spite of whatever the situations or surroundings.
You were sharing earlier with me, Manasi, that you played badminton before, you played football as well, and you did a lot of other things as well. And now that you're playing badminton in a more, like you said, focused manner, what was the difference you feel between then and now that allowed you to excel to this level?
Previously, I was playing multiple sports, and not only sports, but I was also involved in multiple activities, be it arts or music or anything. I mean, I was navigating or channeling my energy into multiple activities. Now, after my direction into sports, I'm channelizing this energy into badminton, and I've understood that. Like we are all filled with extreme level of energy, and we can learn so many new things, and there's nothing wrong about it in channelizing your energies into multiple ventures, and there is nothing wrong in channelizing your energy into one venture. For currently it is sports for me, and yeah, that is the only difference I felt.
That's amazing. So basically, you're saying 5 years from now, you may have another ambition. You might decide to do something totally different, grab that, and then excel at that, and then find something else to do again.
Exactly. So now I've chosen my energy into sports. Maybe after a few years, when I retire from sports, I'll channelize my this energy into something else.
I love that spirit, and that's really when you tell yourself there are no limits, there's no pausing, right? You just want to excel from one to the next to the next, and I love that sense of ambition that you have, and that sense of self-fulfillment that you get when you feel like okay, you've truly achieved. Manasi, tell me a little bit about, and I know you and I shared this, but tell me a little about your first trip to that World Championship. What was going on in your head before you were actually going to be competing?
Dharti, when I first got selected for my World Championships, this was in the year 2015, I was still working in an organization, and I was also leading a team. At that time, it was so difficult for me to train as well as keep on working. I was playing a sport which was not much supported, so I had to find my own financial, I had to support myself financially. So I was working as well as playing, and whatever salary that I would get, I would put everything into my passion project, which was sport at that time. When I first time got selected for World Championship in 2015, I didn't get that kind of a time. So to actually go and play every day, so I found that time. I would wake up every day early in the morning by 4 o'clock. I would go to my yoga teacher's house. We would then go to the nearby football ground. We would do our trainings, and then she was also giving me a lot of fitness sessions. Again, I would come back home, dress up, and go for my office. Finish my work by 8 o'clock. I'd come back home, and then directly rush to my training in the evening with my brother. I think I learned how to, find myself time in the busy schedule that I had with my work. And also few days when I was working, I felt as if I want to work more. So if my friends would go for a chai sutta break in the office, I would go to a parking lot and do some fitness sessions. I would carry some extra clothes with me. I think I was, in 2015, I was just so focused on being a part of Indian team that I put all my energy into it. In that tournament, I had got my first medal of my para badminton tournament. That was a silver in mixed doubles. I was so excited. I felt all this hard work got converted into a medal, and I understood that now I want to focus more on sports, and I want to channelize my energy into sports, and that's how I developed more and more interest. And after a few years, I left that job, and now I'm completely training full time.
Wow. So silver in the first
World Championships.
Amazing. First time you show up, you come back with a silver medal.
I played more tournaments before that, but World Championship, when I got selected, it was my first international medal. Before that, I was just going, participating, coming back, being happy.
Kudos. That's incredible. And then you went again.
Yeah. Then I kept on participating, and in 2016, I got selected for Asian Championship. There, I won my first bronze medal in singles event. Before that, I was participating in mixed doubles, but in singles, I got my first bronze in 2016. In 2017, I again got selected for World Championship and again got bronze. Then Asian Games, I played my first multi-sport event in 2018, and I got a bronze medal again. And I was always winning a bronze. I was never getting into a finals or playing for silver or gold. So in 2019, I won a gold at World Championship. It was not even a silver. I became a gold medalist after a bronze medalist, not even losing, just winning.
That's amazing. So from 2015 to 2019, and then you also quit your job in the meantime, and then you just, full-time, you were doing just this?
No. After quitting my job, I realized that the sport that I'm playing is I still require a lot of financial support in playing the sport that I'm playing. So I again started working, but this time I started working at a bank where the job hours were fixed. I was in the IT team of a bank, a cooperative bank in Gujarat, and I was finding that kind of time to train. And then in 2019, I was approached by Bharat Petroleum, and they gave me a job on sports basis of my past results in the field of sports. And since then, I've been working with Bharat Petroleum. So it's like I understood that I require financial support, and I will have to work for it. And I would put all my salaries, all my savings into sports and procuring my prosthetics and other equipments. So all these years I've been putting just, and then I've been getting a lot of support actually from my sponsors. I've like my sponsors, Wellspun and Malcolm as a company are supporting me through their CSR in pursuing my this passion. And I've also been supported by Citibank. And right now, of course, Government of India through TOPS and like Sports Authority of India are supporting me. And again, like state governments from Maharashtra and Gujarat, they are like supporting me. So I think I was very passionate about sports, and that's the reason how I got into it. And I knew that I had a lot of financial difficulties in pursuing it, but I also knew that I can do it on my own for some time. And with after a few years and consistent performance, I got a lot of support from other people around me. And since then, I feel more focused that I don't have to channelize my energy into finding my own like other sources of support. And now I can completely focus into sports. And I think that is one reason that I've been getting good performance and good results.
And thank you. Manasi, do you have a coach?
Yes, I currently train here in Hyderabad in Gopichand Academy. I've been coached by Rajendra sir. And it's not just him, of course. There's so many people right now who are supporting me in my field of sports. And it's not just trainers. And like I've been supported by trainers, coaches, and physiotherapists and everybody in my academy. And it's not just that, I've been supported by prosthetists. So my prosthetic legs are manufactured by Autobock, and they are also supporting me in all the prosthetic requirement, be it smallest of changes, minutest of angle changes. I just go to their clinic here in Hyderabad and I'll say, I require this kind of small change. And they'll be like, of course, of course. And like, you know, I've got, because of the support that I've got, I think I have been able to be here. So it's not just my efforts, it's everybody around me who are helping me in making sure that even smallest of my issues get sorted. I think that is, without that, I couldn't have played to this level, or I couldn't have persistently playing till now. I would have just left sport and I would have done anything else. But it's just that people around me who keep on pushing me sometimes when I don't want to push myself. So it's only because of them that I'm here.
Only a person who's complete from within, Manasi, can give so much credit to somebody else. I've been sitting with you for the last 1 hour. Our sessions ran late, and I've been observing how you are just so kind and thankful to everybody around you. You just love to take the focus away from you. But I'm going to keep bringing it back to you, because really it's your grit and determination, and it's the amazing inner strength that you have. You should definitely pause and take some credit for where you've come so far. And I would love for you to tell all of us about where you want to go in 2024 and how that happened and what didn't happen before.
Okay. So thank you first of all for this. And so I want to participate at 2024 Paralympics, which are happening in Paris. Badminton as a sport, the sport that I love to play, that sport has got included into Paralympics in the previous edition in 2020. And unfortunately, my women's singles SL3 is the event that I play based on my disability. So in Paralympics, there are a lot of events. In para badminton, total there are classification. Based on our disability, we are classified. I am classified as SL3. We are classified into 6 categories. And unfortunately, at the previous edition, my event, women's single SL3, was not part of Paralympics, so I could not participate. I take pride in saying that I'm a para-athlete, but then I don't say that I'm a Paralympian. I'm just a para-badminton athlete. I now, in future, after 2024, I want to take that pride in saying that I'm a Paralympian. So I want to participate at 2024 Paralympics, which are happening in Paris, and I'm working towards that.
So the category didn't exist before, and now it's been introduced. And your eye is on that 100%. What are you going to change about your routine or about your practice between now and 2024? And I know you're going to come back with something incredible. I know it.
I think whatever is happening right now is we're going at a great pace in my training. My training schedules are going great. Not much that I want to change. I just want to try and I want to remain injury-free till the whole, this Paralympic qualifier, which begins in the month of February in a few weeks. And I want to work towards just remaining injury-free, and I think I'll be good. Everything else is going great.
And you'll stay with the same coach?
Yes.
That's wonderful. And when in 2024?
September 1st week.
Okay. And you start your training?
Now.
Now. Not a piece of cake, right?
So I'm enjoying my training. I just took a few days rest after coming home with Arjuna Award. I just a few weeks, like one and a half week back, I got the prestigious Arjuna Award into my drawer.
That's incredible. That is absolutely fantastic. I actually saw the picture where the President of India awarded the Arjuna Award to her. And please share with all of us what you shared with me a little while ago, what this Arjuna Award meant for you and why.
So Arjuna Award is one of the highest award that a sports person gets based on their achievements and their contribution to the field of sports. For any athlete, it is their life's ambition to get national recognition. I was fortunate enough that this year I got awarded with Arjuna Award, and every year Government of India announces the list of athletes. Para sports as a whole sometimes gets 2, 3, 4, 5, depending on if it's Olympic year or a non-Olympic year, that many Arjuna Awards, and rest are given to able-bodied sports. As a para-athlete who plays badminton, this year we got 2 Arjuna Awards in the same event, para-badminton. Otherwise it's given to para-swimmers or there will be one swim. It depends on the marks that an athlete, so every tournament they give some marks to, and it's calculated. It's not like on a recommendation basis, it depends on your performance in last 4 years. So this year they gave it to 2 para-badminton players, one in deaf badminton also and one in para-swimming. So I was fortunate to be getting awarded Arjuna with 3 other para-athletes. And as a badminton player, I take a lot of pride that badminton as a sport won 5 awards, 5 Arjunas, which is quite a big deal in this year's announcement, National Sports Awards announcement, where 2 people from able-bodied badminton, 2 from para-badminton, and 1 from deaf badminton got an Arjuna Award.
That's fantastic. Please make that applause as loud as possible. Thank you so much. Manasi, you are truly a hero for many people, okay, including me. Like I said earlier, you've inspired me all over again for life. Thank you. Who's your hero?
I think I have a lot of inspirational people that I follow, but if you ask me one person, that has to be my father. I have seen him working hard. He was a scientist at BARC. He got retired. But even now, when he is retired, he's learning new things. Even when he was in late 50s, he was preparing or he was reading. And he is multi-talented. He's a poet, he's a writer, he has written few books in Gujarati, which have also won Sahitya Academy Puraskar from Maharashtra state. Then he was a tennis player, so he has won multiple, like he was captain of Mumbai team of his own organization. And I think he is one of my inspirational figure because I'll just share one story about him. This is when he was in his, like he was 58, 59, and he had enrolled into one music class, which my friend's mother was, she's a Hindustani classical musician, and my father enrolled into her classes. I one day went to pick him up, and from his classes, all children of 8-year, 10-year, 15-year-old were coming out from the classes. And I got really embarrassed that my father is also one person coming from that class. So I asked him, Papa, don't you feel embarrassed to be studying with these extremely young children? And he's like, there is no age of learning. I don't see who's sitting with me. I'm as beginner as them, and I don't mind learning. I think I I understood that I also should not mind. So when I started my sessions here in academy in Hyderabad, I was also playing with young children. At first I felt, I'm playing with young children and they're so small, they don't have their height like mine. How will I be able to play with them? Even if I'm losing against them, I would not enjoy. Then I remembered my father's story, and I then started loving playing with children also. Playing games with children, and actually it helped me improve my game and movement because sometimes those children were unpredictable, and I think it helps you when you're playing a sport, especially when things are unpredictable.
What a beautiful story, and thank you so much for sharing that, Manasi. I'd like everyone here to, please join me in saying a big thank you to Manasi for being here today, in wishing her all the best for 2024. We're going to be rooting for you. You have many new fans here today, many champions who are going to be behind you. Thank you once again for being here, Manasi. Anything you want to share with us? Thank you for inspiring all of us.
Thank you, Dharti, for this great interactive session. I opened up quite a lot because we had our own internal discussion going on there. Thank you, everyone, for taking out time today and coming to this hall and listening to both of us. Have a great evening, you guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much.